Hi, welcome to Daily Hope. Today we're going to be talking about Philippians chapter 4, verses 17 and 18. Here Paul is thanking the church from Philippi for the gifts that he has been receiving from them. But it was more than just the financial part of the gift. It was also the significance of the gift that they sent. I come from a family that is deeply rooted in missionary work. And it begins with my dad. My mom and dad were the pastor and the piano player of churches for most of their life. But about the age of 50, my dad started feeling a stirring, a calling to be able to reach an unreached people group in his own community. And that was the seniors. So he gave up his regular salary and went out and sought support so they could go to the seniors and help them journey through the last part of their life with Jesus. And he did that all the way till he was 96 years old when Jesus took him home. Then there's my sister. She married a man who knew he was born to be a missionary. So after they got married and had their first two kids, they packed up their gear and they headed off to Papua New Guinea. They served faithfully for 36 years with the New Tribes Missions. And now they're back in the States, but they haven't given up their mission yet. They still serve under the same umbrella as they're ministering to the missionary kids who transitioned back to the United States to get their education. But then I have an older brother, and he discovered early into his 30s that he was legally blind. And his job of engineering wasn't going to work anymore. So he decided to become a missionary to the unreached people groups in India. And he would take many people from the States over to India to do, for many of them, their first time mission work. And he decided he didn't need his sight to be able to share the gospel. And he's left such a legacy over there of faithful work. That is where I began my missionary work. I went with my brother over to India, and it was the first time that I publicly declared my faith. And it ignited in me a passion to continue on missionary work. I've been sent all over the world to do trainings on how to reach people through the world of sport, play, and fitness. It's been a defining time in my life to be part of that work. And then finally, maybe not finally, but finally, there's my youngest son. He has stepped into full-time missionary work. He was on staff at the church, but stepped off because he had been so deeply changed by his time with Youth with the Mission, YWAM. And so he went and he got all of his training, and he stepped off church and he gained support to be able to reach young people around the world. And as they're struggling with trying to figure out who they are in Christ and what their purpose is on this earth, this is where my son has come in to help support them as a missionary. So back to the message to the Philippian church from Paul. I realized how important this is for us today. We have missionaries that go around the world and share the gospels. And we also have people that are here that support the missionaries that go. They are as much part of this mission field as the missionaries that are going. And so consider today, what is your part in missions? Are you called to go? Or are you called to support those that go? May you have a beautiful day as you reflect upon his word.